Welcome, and thanks for tuning in to the archives of the Hiawatha 2021 Traditional Music Virtual Festival. I'm Tom Dummer, here by the banks of the lovely Laughing Whitefish River, and we've got a great lineup ready and waiting for your viewing pleasure. We hope you enjoy these concerts, and remember to support Hiawatha through your annual membership. Or you could buy one of these lovely 2021 official festival t-shirts, or make a donation. All can be done at our website, www.hiawathamusic.org. And be sure to check out the folks that posted their virtual Hiawatha Festival pics to hashtag MyHiawatha. Well, here we are. We're toward the end of our first virtual Friday night, and got a couple of announcements to make. First of all, it's getting dark, so kids, keep track of your parents. When they're at the festival, you know, they could wander over to somebody else's campsite, or maybe down to the teen tent, or who knows what's going on, but it's no different at home. They could wander off to the kitchen, maybe they're out in the garage, so, you know, get them close by tonight so that you're ready to go to bed after this set. Also, be sure to pick up your blankets and chairs out of the living room. We want a clean space to start things tomorrow, and don't forget to pick up your trash around you. For our final act tonight, we've got Zoe Speaks. You might remember them from Live at the Fold in 2020. As shared in their story, Zoe Speaks is not your ordinary folk band. They're rooted deep in family, in the music making, storytelling, and lineages of their rural Eastern Kentucky origins, where music is a part of daily life and where singing goes hand in hand with working. A family band from Kentucky with Mitch Barrett on guitar, Carla Gover on banjo, guitar, and feet. She's a great dancer. They're both award-winning songwriters. Their multi-instrumentalist daughter Zoe Barrett, who learned fiddle at age 5 and has added guitar, banjo, bass, and piano, as well as being a noted songwriter, and her husband, multi-instrumentalist Arlo Barnett, round out the group. They have 7 albums to their credit, with the 2018 album Wings being the most recent. They're going to be back in Marquette November 2nd through 6th and playing for the annual membership meeting on the 6th. While here, they'll be hosting workshops, doing programs in schools, and playing at the Great Lakes Recovery Center. Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe Speaks.
Hi, we are Zoe Speaks. We're coming to you from beautiful Berea, Kentucky in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And we'd like to say thank you to Hiawatha Music Co-op for having us. And we have a set prepared for you, so just sit back and relax and enjoy.
East Tennessee is not my home, and I came a long way just to be here. East Tennessee ain't no place to be alone, and I'd give all I got just to see you. And I'm almost home. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm almost home. Leaving Tennessee behind, I left home hoping I could find a way to pay the rent, or a way to ease your mind. Little did I know, and it only goes to show the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And I'm almost home. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm almost home. Leaving Tennessee behind. Say that love will find you. I guess we'll wait and see, 'cause when you're leaving love behind you, there's no place you'd rather be. And I'm have to make a choice between the things you think you need and the things that keep you growing. Now I'm out here on the highway, and it all seems so clear. It ain't where you're at, it's where you're going. And I'm almost home. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm almost home. Leaving Tennessee behind. And I'm almost home. Thank you very much. I wish we could hear y'all, but we can't, so here we are. We like bird songs, so we got a few bird songs coming up, but this one was inspired by, there's been several out migrations of Appalachian people, I think even before the Depression it started, but folks going up north to find work during the down times with the coal industry and stuff, but everybody from Kentucky's got relatives in Ohio. This is a song about, also every family has someone who stayed, who didn't go. And Carla and I both came from families that had somebody that stayed back. And we got this music out of it. So here's a song about not going north. Birds fly south, birds fly south, birds fly south, but I don't care, I ain't going nowhere. Factories call the people to the north, promises of better days ahead. I guess they just got tired of all the hard times here at home. One too many mouths to be fed. Birds fly south, birds fly south, birds fly south, but I don't care, I ain't going nowhere. First to make the move for a job with benefits and better pay. Our mama cried, but there was nothing she could but kiss her boy and send him on his way. Birds fly south, birds fly south, birds fly south, but I don't care, I ain't going nowhere. Smoke signals of prosperity lead out across the dreary Cleveland sky. Makes you wonder how a man could be all he knows for a promise that's a lie. Now they're gonna sell the old home place. It doesn't matter what I do or say. They want what little money it will bring, but Mama never wanted it this way. Birds fly south, birds fly south, birds fly south, but I don't care, I ain't going, I ain't going nowhere.
That's off an album we did called Birds Fly South. But we recently, well, a couple years ago now, released an album called Wings. So we're going to do a few songs off of that album.
This is a song I wrote. It came out of a workshop with some young folks who were dealing with abuse, recovering from abuse. And the common theme was how folks get stuck in the victim role and how we wear these things that happen to us as a badge, which it's okay to be there for a little while, but you don't want to linger there. So this was my attempt at trying to say to come out of that place. Bluebird, heal your broken wing. Tears on your feathers can't buy you anything. Your mama and daddy did their best. You're still falling from the nest. Bluebird, 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 don't you cry. Time has come for you to try. Victims tiring, accusers rest. Both find solace in sacred bread. Little birdie eyes of scorn, curse the day that you were born. Your darkest hour is your saving grace. Find your power, take your sighing, only bruised. No, you're not dying. From a pile of ashes on a marble floor, a shadow passes, victim no more. Little birdie eyes of scorn, curse the day that you were born. Your darkest hour is your saving grace. Take your power, find your place. Bluebird, bluebird, bluebird.
We got another bird song?
Thank you very much. We've got another bird song.
Stall 'em, I gotta retake.
I wrote this song with my partner Melody Youngblood. We were there's a little coffee shop here in Berea called the Black Feather. There used to be, and we'd go down in the mornings and have coffee right after. We'd wait till 9:30 or 10 after the students had gone back to school, so we'd have the place. But they had a little patio, and one morning I was sitting there having coffee and staring off into space and going down that tunnel, you know, the rabbit hole or whatever, thinking about my kids and bills and things, and just staring off into space with my mouth hanging open, catching flies, and I felt somebody staring at me, and I came out of that space and realized there was this crow sitting on a post staring at me. And he was just looking at me like, what's up? You know, and so it hit me, you know, it's like, I'm just wasting, you know, my grandmother always said worry was a waste of time. I was like, I'm just sitting here wasting my time. I should do something with this time. So we decided to make a little songwriting project out of this moment that we had. So, and this is what came out of it. Black feather, don't need no coffee. Sit and watch the morning come. Black feather, ain't got no worries. You're the lucky one. Sing right out loud. Yeah, you sing so proud while conjuring your next meal. I wish I was a blackbird, that's how I feel. I got a traveling bone, where I hang my hat's my home. From song to song I roam these hills, and I bet you that's exactly how that blackbird feels. I sing right out loud, yeah, I sing so proud while conjuring my next meal. Oh, I wish I was a blackbird. I wish I was a blackbird. I wish I was a blackbird. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Black feather, don't need no coffee. Sit and watch the morning come. Black feather, ain't got no worries. You're the lucky one. Yeah, you're the lucky one. Then I realized everything I write is La Bamba. Black feather, don't need no coffee. Black feather, yeah, black feather. A little ditty. Another bird song.
Can you believe it? Well, this is a song off a different album. This is off an album called Drop in the Bucket. And it is one that I wrote for my grandmother. And one of the things that really motivated me to write it is just not only how many stereotypes that we deal with as Appalachian people in mass media and in movies and television, but also just the fact that a lot of times our story gets told for us, even by sometimes well-intentioned people, and the voices that aren't really from the region are sometimes the ones that get elevated in telling that story, and things that to me are very important get left out of that story. So it's important to me to fill in the blanks and talk about what I consider to be some of the best aspects of growing up in Appalachia, which is our connection to our deep heritage and tradition and music and culture and food and family, extended family systems. So this is a song I wrote for my grandmother called Me and the Redbird River. She's from Clay County, Kentucky. She was born in 1898, and all of the things that she taught me really shaped who I am and This song I wrote imagining that I was my grandmother singing to my younger self. So it's called Me and the Redbird River. I was just talking the whole time and I didn't get tuned up.
We tune because we care.
1, 2, 3. Run to the spring, fetch me some water. You be my legs, my young granddaughter. You know I don't get around the way I used to. Won't you do for me the things I cannot do? Pin up my hair, there's company coming. We'd better get some biscuits in the oven. You know how proud is me when I'm through. You set the table and I'll sing a song for you. Chief Redbird fell in the muddy water.
That's the last they heard of him. I lived my life by the banks of the river, but never did learn to swim. Well, the wild geese fly and the coal trains rattle, and the time keeps passing on by. Me and the Redbird River, gonna roll on till we die.
These apples here are good for frying. We'll peel the rest, cut 'em up for drying. No, I can't stand to see 'em laying sport. Our winter's game be our summer's store. Chief Redbird
Fell in the muddy water, that's the last they heard of him. I lived my life by the banks of the river, but I never did learn to swim. Well, the wild geese fly and the coal trains rattle, time keeps passing on by. Me and the Redbird River, gonna roll on till we die.
I used to fly across these hills and run barefoot through the spring. Thought I could see the whole world and how I'd shout and sing. But my running days are over and my soul is almost free. Won't you go up on that mountain and sing one song for me? We'll make our quilts from these old britches. Now have a care, take some smaller stitches. Something new from something old to keep us warm while the winter's cold. Chief Redbird
Fell in the muddy water, that's the last they heard of him. I lived my life by the banks of the river, but never did learn to swim. Well, the wild geese fly and the coal trains rattle, time keeps passing on by. Me and the Redbird River, me and the Redbird River, I said me and the Redbird River, gonna roll on till we die. That's what I love that one. Well, let's see. We got another bird song.
Another bird song.
Another bird song. Got a request in just now, live on the radio. Somebody said, "Do you know any bird songs?" And we said, "Well, yeah. Just so happens we do."
This one is actually the title track of our most recent studio album, which got a lot of love from all the folk DJs. So if you're a folk DJ in the audience, listening to us
Thank you.
tonight. Thank you.
The word recent. It's a
Well,
different
you
word
know,
nowadays.
It's different
The
nowadays.
pandemic and everything. What is recent? All right.
What's time to a pig?
What's time to a pig?
Anyway, so this is the title track. It's a song that I wrote about. It's kind of like similar theme to the Bluebird song. It's about redemption and turning the lead into gold, turning the bad things that happen into triumph and redemption. So
Our music is traditionally based. We're both songwriters. So we're our son-in-law Arlo and our daughter Zoe. They're songwriters as well, and we hate that when people put Appalachian music in a museum, because it came here and changed, and we're constantly encouraging young people to keep changing this music. This music is alive. It's not a museum piece. It's alive. And so the contemporary songs we write are organically, traditionally influenced.
yeah, and the people that we learn from, the elders that we learn this style from are definitely, they were not prescriptive, like, oh, that's not how you play it. You know, it's very much a living tradition and evolving. You know, Zoe and Arlo met at a fiddle camp in eastern Kentucky called Cowan Creek Mountain Music School. So they've learned a lot of the old tunes, but they also like to write and innovate. So if you are, though, I will say, if you're into the traditional stuff, join us for the Sunday gospel sing, because we're going to be doing some of the old tunes that we learned from our grandparents and family members for our gospel set. So Sunday morning. All right, so Wings of a Dove. 1, 2, 3. This is how the story begins. With all the things that I've been through. Guess I'll have to try and pretend that I'm okay till I don't have to. But I see miles and miles of blue-green hills to climb. I know nothing's gonna hold me back this time. 'Cause I've never felt so free. I feel the changes washing over me. And I never felt such love. It's just like flying on the wings of a dove. Sometimes when you think it's the end, you find out it's the beginning. Sometimes when you think that you've lost, you realize that you were winning. Now I'm walking out of that wide open door, and my dream is bigger than was before. 'Cause I've never felt so free. I feel the changes washing over me. And I never felt such love. It's just like flying on the wings of a dove. floating. Funny about this cage I've been in all this time. The door was open and I see miles and miles of endless open sky. And I finally figured out that I can fly. 'Cause I've never felt so free. I feel the changes washing over me. And I never felt such love. It's just like flying on the wings of a dove.
All right, we're going to leave the bird theme now. We've got a bunch of songs about turtles. And so we're going to move into our turtle set. Just kidding. I do have stories about turtles. How when I was a little boy, my grandpa used to throw me over the fence with a big long line with a bunch of hooks and chicken livers on it. And we'd go back the next day and he'd throw me over the fence and I'd go get the turtle. And we'd have a turtle fry. But that's a different story. Hopefully I'll get to tell you that story sometime in person. This is our version of Shady Grove. Shady Grove, my true love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm going back to Harlan. First time I seen Shady Grove was at my poppy's store. Standing around back with her old man that couldn't come in the front door. Shady Grove, my true love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. We're going back to Harlan. Hair as black as the blackest crow, skin a coffee brown. I'll meet you where the pine trees grow after the southern sun goes down. Shady Grove, my true love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm going back to Harlan. Wish I was in some northern town. Wish I was able to take you to my mama's house, sit you at her table. Shady Grove, my true love. Shady Grove, my daisy. Shady Grove, my little love. You almost drive me crazy. In the shadow of a hooded man, says God's on his side. He says I'll bring the wrath on me if I take you for my bride. Our love is stronger than all of his hate. Shady, put on your gown. His skin's white like a diamond shine, but his heart's black like the coal in the ground. Heart black like the coal in the ground. Shady Grove, my true love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm going back to Harlan, yeah. Shady Grove, my true love. Shady Grove, I say, Shady Grove, my little love, wait till the judgment day. Work hard for what we've got. Seems like we just need a lot. Debts keep rising above our head. I wish that we could save instead. Say money's our God, makes our decisions. But if money's our God, I want a new religion. Daycare, carpool, traffic jam. Daddy's working late again. Our kids are raised by someone else. I'd rather be with them myself. Say money's our God, makes our decisions. But if money's our God, I want a new religion. I fall down on my bills and pray we'll get out of this debt someday. Stuff do we think we need? Grandma would have called it greed. Tell me what we're working for, 'cause I never see you anymore. Say money's our God, makes our decisions. But if money's our God, I want a new religion. I fall down on my bills and pray we'll get out of this debt someday. Say money's our God. Thank you very much. Well, this next tune came out of I used to be a part of a little theater group here in Berea, actually outside of Berea. We were called the Clear Creek Players. There was only about 5 of us, and we would go out into the community and gather stories, and then we would try to write songs and a play based on these real characters from our community. We had this idea. Well, anyway, we had some friends who in another theater group from New Orleans who were doing the same kind of thing. And they invited us to come down to New Orleans and do a residency and help gather stories. To gather stories from folks who had survived Katrina. So we did that, and they wrote a play, and we wrote songs for it. And this is where that song came from. I have exhausted my potential. I have dreamed my last dream. I have flaunted my credentials. There's no credit left for me. I'm overextended. I'm overdrawn. Never mind my intentions. I had no idea I would live this long, but it's gonna get better in the morning. I'm gonna be a brand new man. I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna do the very best that I can. observed from my perspective. Yeah, the view from where I stand, and I do conclude that the objective is when you don't know what to do, you just do what you can. I'm overextended, I'm overdrawn. Never mind my intentions, I had no idea I would live this long, but it's gonna get better, better in the morning. I'm gonna be a brand new man. I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna do the very best that I can. I suggest we all put one foot in front of the other. And when we don't know what to do, we just do what we can. This one came out of a conversation with our neighbor, Mr. Frank. God rest his soul. I would go down sometimes. He had like a man cave before there was such a thing. It was his man shack.
It was a man shack. That's what it was.
Man shack. Appalachian version of a man cave. But he told me one time, he said, Mitch, it takes two. Now, you got a team of mules. You got something. But if one of them balks, you ain't got nothing. It takes two. A balking mule won't pull. Bartered for your smile, it's turned into a mile. Hour is getting late, hurry up and wait. Tired of wasting time, stand here like a fool. Babe, make up your mind, balking you won't pull. Balking you won't pull, balking you won't pull. Babe, make up your mind, balking you won't pull. Fellers stand in line just to taste your shine. Hate to be so blunt, but that old dog won't hunt. Tired of wasting time, stand here like a fool. Babe, make up your mind, balking you won't pull. Balking you won't pull, balking you won't pull. Babe, make up your mind, balking you won't pull. Willow weeps all day, river runs away, coal train runs on through, I just wait on you. Tired of wasting time, stand here like a fool. Babe, make up your mind, balking you won't pull. Balking you won't pull, balking you won't pull. Babe, make up your mind, balking you won't pull.
Drop.
Nothing like a good banjo tune to get your blood pressure up.
In a good way, right?
In a good way. It's like the blues. When you're feeling bad, you listen to the blues. Banjo music, just it'll level things out. If you don't pat your foot, you're dead. It's a good way of telling. If you meet somebody that don't like banjo music, don't fool with them.
You don't need that kind of negativity.
You don't
in your
need
life.
that in your life. It's a crazy world we live in. Bad news all around. Brothers and sisters in if we're gonna make a difference, we're gonna have to stand our ground. Be a drop in the bucket, and a bucket in the pond, and the pond fills the river, and the river rushes on. Yeah, the river swells the river till the power can't be stopped. What becomes a mighty ocean started as a drop. Hey! Down in Alabama, a lady boarded a bus. The driver said, "You're black, you gotta sit in the back." Rosa said, "I've had enough." Yeah, she was a drop in the bucket, a bucket in the pond, and the pond fills the river, and the river rushes on. Yeah, the river swells the river until the power can't be stopped. What becomes a mighty ocean started as a drop. Great Britain ruled over India, made them slaves to the goods they bought, till Gandhi took his people to the ocean. He said, "Look, free salt." He was a drop in a bucket, and a bucket in the pond, and the pond fills the river, and the river rushes on. Yeah, the river swells the river until the power can't be stopped. Or becomes a mighty ocean started as a drop. In the alleys of Calcutta, Mother Teresa lived her life. She did much more than feed the poor. She taught us how to shine our light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, this little light of mine,
Sing along.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. 'Cause we're a drop in the bucket, and the bucket in the pond, and the pond fills the river, and the river rushes on. Yeah, the river swells the river till the power can't be stopped. What becomes the mighty ocean started as a drop. Thank y'all very much. Thank you very much.
We're going to finish up with a little fiddly dance tune.
All right.
All right, well, thanks so much for being with us tonight. We're, again, very honored to be part of the Hiawatha Traditional Music Festival. And special thanks to the Hiawatha Music Co-op for putting this all together and working so hard to make it all run. I just wanted to give a brief introduction. From Bath County, Kentucky is Arlo Barnett, flat picker extraordinaire. Our daughter, Zoe Barrett, on fiddle and bass and other things. My name is Carla Gover. I'm originally from Letcher County, Kentucky, and Mitch Barrett is a ballad singer, songwriter, dulcimer player, guitar player from right here in southern Madison County, Berea, Kentucky.
Thank y'all very much for having us. We're honored, and hopefully we'll see you in person someday. I'm gonna get out of the way and let these folks give you a last treat. I think you'll like this. Thank you very much.
So we're ending up tonight with a little bit of traditional Appalachian flat-footing / clogging. I do kind of a mix of styles. We never made any difference in the styles when I was growing up, and we're doing a really awesome tune. These two have grown up learning traditional music from some of the absolute giants of Eastern Kentucky fiddle and banjo and guitar picking. This is a tune called Snake Winder, and it traces back to a northeastern Kentucky fiddler named Buddy Thomas. It's a really fun tune to dance to, so give me some of them taters.
Woo!
see you Sunday morning.